59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mayfield on play action. And right away, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go. 18 Gator. Check 53. Too little, cut. Quick the edge. Come. Look. Squeeze. Hey, exit. 5.
Lock going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Now Lock. And this will be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Come on,
so 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Hey, Charlie. 37's the Mike 37. I got you, son. Gone. He's checking. Crash.
Lock again here on 2nd and 10. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. This is going to be a good one-on-one battle to watch. Both of these guys play the game at the highest level.
Both of them are terrific competitors. They play the game with great athleticism and smarts as well.
And in this early round, the defense wins. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback and his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Oh, that's a big one right there. You talk about breaking off a huge chunk of real estate. But if you're the defensive coordinator, you cannot dwell on the fact you just gave up an explosive run. You have to look ahead, regroup your guys, and figure out a way to slow down this attack.
They're going to need some therapy after this. Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. Get it.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Ready? 18, Gator. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come. Check 9, check 9. X3. 218, chop it.
From the gun, it's Locke. It's complete to Lockett. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Six, pull it high. Snap.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 15.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
Hard. Shit. Ready?
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Myles Garrett in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. And McManus able to put it through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. The Browns drive about to get started. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Von Miller in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Hey. 80 weapon. 24. Hey, Haywood. Mike 54. Mike say go.
Clock now on 1st down. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Topper!
Shotgun snap to Locke. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Hey, Foxtrot. 53, Mike. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Yes. 53's the Mike. 53. 5.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Don't get nervous. Check 99. Greystone travel. Shoot.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Browns drive about to get started. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Mayfield. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. King, king, king.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Check, 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 check. Real. Five.
Here's Mayfield. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Point it right. Real. No. Run. Check three. Hey, I 7.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
1st down, Browns.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check three.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
Hey, we're 33. Jump. Alert. Check. Lucky.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Browns 7, Broncos 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Say, 61, matchbox right.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go.
2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Stop your whining.
A give, running right, Lindsey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
At 70, Indy. Exit.
Locke working out of the gun. He's got his tight end fan. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big gain of 39 on 3rd. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Lindsey. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now it's Lindsey. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Tighten up. Recon, 132 fighter. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. There we go. 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Bandit. Go.
Lock to throw on 2nd down. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays Went in the wrong direction. On third down, here's Lindsey. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 36 yards out. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
Hey, that's all good, baby. You're soft. Hey, take your soft self back to home. Soft self back to home.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
From the gun, Locke. Oh, he's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Locke now on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Phillip Lindsay with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know, at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. Mayfield got an open man. It's Ratley. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
180. You got nothing yet. You got nothing. SOS.
They'll run on first down. Hudson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Hey, alert 33. Mike 15. Bravo. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Right, fellas, right. Let's go. Hey, Mike.
From the 39, Mayfield into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he's taken down inside the 30. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Ready. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the out. Get it.
On first down, Locke. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Locke. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal.
And this one is right down the middle. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Check 4. Mike's 59.
To throw, Mayfield. That is caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. You don't want Jim. Hurry. Check, 42's the mic. Check. Hey, alert. Kings.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Run. 42's the mic, boys, 42. Hey, forward it. Hurry. Mike's 42. Hey, man. Watch. Point it right.
Mayfield down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 18. Mayfield now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Hudson. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 16, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Antonio Callaway, his first touchdown on the year. As his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Watch, lock it.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. This is the tight end Fant. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st down, it's Lindsey. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. 5.
On 2nd and 7, Locke. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
He's got Lockett. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long.
Hey, Delta.
From the gun, it's Locke. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And this return's going to go backwards about 8 yards, but the interception is good, and they have the football.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They've bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hudson. And some room to run now. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
And the Browns first down.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33. Kill. Hey.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Hurry!
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hudson, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Pilot, 64, reach.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And shoving his way inside the 35. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Switch. Hey, wahoo!
Lock to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Phillip Lindsay, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Mike 37. Hey, dude. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37. 3 bucks. General West. Kill. Hey, get it.
To throw is Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll run here with Lindsay. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Ready? 18 Gator. Where's the mic? Watch one. I got you. Recon, 152 fighter. Now.
On first down, right back to Lindsay. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a carry for Lindsay. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the run. It's out, baby. That's baby's out. Show team spill. Hey, Echo. Leo. Let go.
Back to throw. Lock. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
218, chop, hit.
Faking the give to Lindsay. Here's Locke. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Six, bullet high. Big air. 80 weapon. On the ball. Fight.
They'll look to throw. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Yeah, baby.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Don't let him breathe, defense. Go. Good track. Here we go. Hey, Sam off. Where's the mic? Watch one. Who that? 36. 2.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Jannard Avery. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the